If you are looking to create the outdoor space of your dreams this season, then look no further than Summer Classics right here in Louisville. Everything from their quality furnishings to working with and collaborating with designers right here in our community. I'm joined by David Alvey with Custom Outdoor Living and Allison Carruthers with Summer Classics. We are at this beautiful home, guys, here in Glenview, just off of Limekiln Lane. Thanks for having us, first of all.
Thank you.
I can move in later, don't worry, right? It is a beautiful space, and we're outside, Allison, because this is a space that you all worked with and collaborated on.
It is. We worked with Dave and his team to create a space that the family just really enjoyed. So we did a lot of talking about how they wanted to use the space, and then David designed a whole area. You know, I think it's so important when you're planning this type of space to work with how you're going to use the space. So we're going to ask questions and make sure when we get to the end of the project that all the furniture fits and it's how you envisioned. So yeah.
It's so great that Summer Classics, we often think, obviously for the furniture, obviously for your interior design team, more and more the great work that you all do by collaborating, right? This was explain kind of like how you were brought in and then how the project was explained to you and how it turned out today.
Yeah, so first and foremost, clients reach out to us, ask us about outdoor spaces, from pools to outdoor living to grills, patios, etc. It's real important that we start in a design phase. We put a design together after we initially meet with the clients, talk about their wants and needs, what kind of family situation they have, and then we start from, meeting on site, putting together a design. It could take weeks up to months to finalize what they're going to do. Mm-hmm. And then when we're trying to incorporate the furniture and everything that goes along with the project, it's meetings that take place at Summer Classics, for example, to make sure everything fits and everything works.
It sounds like almost a work from a backwards kind of pace. Let's not pick out everything just yet. Let's really talk about in depth the space you want and the actual size it's going to be.
It absolutely is a process. Mm-hmm. And when people come to us, sometimes we get called at the end and things aren't going to work.
Right.
And then you have to start from the beginning, and then hopefully everything works together and turns out like this awesome project.
Kind of explain the work that you all do at Custom Outdoor Living. I feel like we are a community that lives outside year-round. I feel like it gets warmer and warmer over the winter, and I'm fine with that. How do you have more clients coming to you asking about creating that space that works for families outdoors?
Yeah, so the family gatherings now has become outside.
Yeah.
So we build from outdoor living, we bring the indoors out. From covered porches to patios to outdoor fireplaces, obviously to pools, fireplaces, fire pits. So we want to bring all the living outdoors as best as possible.
This sounds familiar, Allison. I know this is like your motto, like what your furniture and your style is. It feels like it's living outside all year round. So this is really a perfect collaboration. You do a lot of work with them.
It is. We do a lot of work with them, and I think that's the perfect description, is collaborating with them. And I think what they do differently is the presentation that they give you is realistic. So you know, for those people that can't visualize what your backyard is going to look like, I mean, it literally looks real. Like the pictures before and after coming in with a drone look the same on the drawing as it does from the end. So, it just makes it so easy to be able to visualize how you're going to use the space.
What advice would you give potential clients out there that are saying, I can't wait to get started on that outdoor look, maybe in the fall already or next year, so they can make that process kind of really streamlined once they come to see you?
Yes, so just kind of be thinking about those questions of how you want to use a space, how you entertain, how many people you want to entertain, so we can make sure that it all fits and that your vision comes to life instead of an afterthought of, oh no, I can't put 6 chairs around the fire pit, or, I can only fit a love seat and not a sofa, and just let us help you design the project all the way through.
And then you have to call Dave and say, hey, break down that wall, recreate this. That's not the situation you want to be in. And then you can kind of look at what furniture would fit that space too, right?
Yes, 100%. And that's what our girls are so good at, is looking at, like David said, looking at the indoors and, seeing what your colors are on the inside, what your style is on the inside, so we can make sure that it seems that it's fluid from inside and flows from the inside to outside.
And you're really good too about picking the furniture that's going to suit that family, right? It comes back to, again, what is it for? What's your lifestyle? What's your life like?
Would you like maintenance?
Yeah.
No maintenance.
None.
Yeah, mostly none.
And that's good because most of your furniture is just very durable. It's very wearable.
Yes, clean the cushions easily. Like the project that we have here is our Endura teak chairs, and it looks like teak, but it is not. It is a man-made product and no maintenance, so that's what we love about it.
I know we're going to dive into the whole look in our next segment coming up, but just an overview of what you did outside here.
So we had started out with a screened-in porch, and they wanted to update their dining, so we did the dining chairs there, and then it came down to the outdoor kitchen. We did some bar stools around that. We also did a 4-chair combo. And then coming out here to the fire pit, we did some Adirondack. So there's just lots of different places. They have, a family, and they like to entertain. So the kids can be over here, and the adults can be up there, or you can be watching the kids swim, or however they want to use it.
All designed around a lifestyle. David and Allison, thank you so much. So much more coming up from our home here in Glenview. To get started with Summer Classics and to begin your collaboration, just go to summerclassics.com/Louisville.